Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today we're making biscuits and here are our ingredients. 2 cups of self-rising flour, 3/4 cups of buttermilk. If you have milk and vinegar, the instructions are there. Then we're going to need 1/2 cup of shortening plus 2 tablespoons or shortening or butter. So we want to mix our shortening into our flour using our hands or a fork. If you're using your hands, you just want to make sure that you're crushing everything together. Once it is finished, you'll see the texture of the flour change. It's going to look like this, very crumbly, and then the flour, because the butter and shortening is all through it, it's going to hold its shape for a few seconds if you press it together. So now we're going to add our buttermilk. And then we just want to make sure that we stir everything together. Again, you can use your hands or a fork and just get all of the ingredients incorporated together and wet. Once it's all mixed together, this is what it's going to look like, the consistency of Play-Doh. We want to put that to the side, take that dough out and just stick that in the freezer for about 5 minutes. Here we're taking our extra 2 tablespoons of shortening and we're going to grease our skillet. I'm baking mine in a skillet today. If you want to use a baking tray or a cookie sheet, you can go ahead and do that. Just grease your skillet while the dough is in the freezer. And then we also want to preheat the oven to 450. So once we're finished with that, pull the dough out of the freezer. We put it back into the mixing bowl with about 1/4 cup of flour. We just want to get it coated in the flour. We don't want to knead all of the flour into the dough. We still want it to remain cold. Don't let the dough get too warm. We're going to move over to the stove where I am going to portion out the dough, which is still cold to the touch. I'm going to portion it and roll it out and place it into my skillet. If you want, at this point, you don't have to roll the dough like this. You can flatten the dough out and then maybe cut it with a cookie cutter or flour the rim of a drinking glass. And when you press it, you just want to press down and lift it back up so that way the edges of the biscuit can rise and you get a little bit more height. So again, if you want your biscuits to rise in whatever fashion you do it, you want to place them very close together. So that's why I left mine close together. If you don't want it that tall, then you kind of want to space them out. The edges will be able to get crispier, but this way they will kind of bake together and form together. So if you can see, I'm just portioning them off into small balls. Some of them I'm folding over as you would like dough for bread, but I'm mostly just rolling it into a ball in the palm of my hand, putting it into the skillet and then flattening it out. I don't know about you guys, but I love making biscuits. I love like salty, buttery biscuits, even though it's not good for you. They're super easy, super fast to make, and my kids love them, especially given this time that we're living in. There's no bread or anything in the stores, so you know we gotta figure out how to do this stuff on our own. But biscuits are like a really easy 1, 2, 3 thing to make. I mean, you've got edible bread in like 45 minutes tops. Biscuits are so easy. Okay, that info aside, once you're finished, I'm simply pressing mine down so that way they'll be closer together. But I got about 12 biscuits out of this. I'm sure if you roll them a little smaller, you'll get more. We just want to make sure that the oven is preheated. So we got 12. Want to make sure the oven is preheated to 450 and then put them in. It was in for 15 minutes and I'm pulling them out and I think that they are like a perfect golden brown color. I am going to salt the tops with some salted butter. Now I didn't have it like already soft. I did have some soft, but I tried it. This stick was frozen. It didn't really work too well for me. So yeah, that's what I did. I put that to the side and then I got my already room temperature butter and I'm just going to slather the butter on top of the biscuits. at this, y'all. I just had to like break a piece apart just to show you guys how these biscuits came out. They are so soft on the inside. See, that's where the sides were touching each other. They're not crispy all the way around. Now, nothing's wrong if you want them crispier, but if you know you like your biscuits kind of soft and pillowy, these are perfect. So here they are. This is what they look like when you break them open, and I'm having mine with some butter and jelly. Leave me a comment down below and let me know how you guys like yours. Do you like strawberry jelly, grape jelly, just straight butter? Do you like honey? How do you eat your biscuits? Alright, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys another time. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay blessed.